Thank you for watching Capital Jazz TV. We are at the 28th Annual Capital Jazz Fest 2021, the year 2021. And here at the Merriweather Pavilion, I'm sitting next to Jarrod Lawson. How are you, Jarrod?
I'm really good. How are you?
I am good. It is so good to see you. It's so good to see live music again. It's just been an incredible fest experience. How are you feeling about it?
I'm feeling great. It was so fantastic to, after this 2 years of complete madness, to finally be back on a proper big stage with a beautiful audience. It's really given us a lot of love. To be back at it, yeah.
Yeah, and you were completely shut down during the pandemic, right? Like you couldn't travel. You guys over in Portland, you guys couldn't travel. You guys couldn't do anything.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Perform, venues were shut down.
I essentially haven't performed like a real show in about 2 years, yeah.
Wow.
It's been crazy. I mean, I've done some like little,
right. Little
spots
things here and
Portland,
there.
and that's just about it, yeah.
How have you been doing since the pandemic? I mean, with live events kind of shutting down, how's that been going for you as an artist?
It's been rough. It's been really rough, not gonna lie. You know, it took us about, I wanna say 7 months or so to get our like pandemic unemployment money to come through. So it was like 7 months that we were kind of like scrambling around trying to figure out how to like pay the rent and how to, you know, a lot of the things just all of a sudden became kind of dire. And yeah, money finally came through and totally saved the day.
Right.
I don't know what we would have done without that.
Right. How have you been engaging your fans during this time?
Well, you know, as you may know, I'm terrible at social media. So,
Right.
I try my best.
Right,
and, you know, everybody on my team is constantly on my butt about, like, man, you need to post more often on your Instagram.
Right.
So yeah, I'm trying.
Good.
But yeah, I think, you know, I think for me, there's a certain amount of distance that I have to keep from social media in order to just attain day-to-day sanity.
Ooh. Why is that?
Well, it's just, I don't know, for me, I don't know, it's just something that, for me, when I get too much into it, it starts to, I don't know.
I'm hearing that a lot lately, though. Like a lot of people, especially post-pandemic, have decided to shut it down or take a break from it. Or, you know, I have a number of friends that are going through that right now because it's almost like a comparison thing that you're experiencing. It's anxiety that you're experiencing.
You start getting sucked into conversations that you don't really want to have with people.
Right.
And people say the craziest whack stuff on social media when they, you know, people will say things through their typewriter that they would never say to your face.
Right.
And I'm just like, are you for real right now?
Right.
Like,
and as an artist, you're getting like feedback from being comments from people.
Right, exactly.
Right. Oh, that's.
So, yeah, I think a certain amount of distance from that is healthy. It certainly is for me, I will say. So yeah, I think it's about balance, like just about everything else in life. It's like about finding that balance. So.
Yeah, for sure. But now you're getting back on the road. You have some UK tour dates coming up.
I do. Actually, UK, Holland, Germany, and France. About 15 dates coming up in October.
How do you feel about that? Like,
I'm really excited. Really
so
excited
exciting.
to get back over there. And,
yeah.
doing it again.
And then I did see something on your social media that really like tripped me out. Was Bernice King.
Oh my God.
Did you?
I lost my whole mind that
I
day.
lost my mind too. I was like, what? So if you do go on his Instagram, even though he doesn't Instagram a lot, Bernice King is actually singing your song in one of her interviews.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that kind of notoriety.
I literally kind of like stopped breathing for a minute when it was my manager actually hooked that whole thing up because he knows the people at the King Center.
Yeah.
And they were kind of looking for a song to use for this Beloved Day that they do, right?
Right.
And I think Craig kind of pitched it to them, you know, and the first lyrics of the song are "Where do we go from here?" Which is like, you know, MLK all day, and then the punchline of the song is "Be the change," so it's kind of this MLK Gandhi blend, which is exactly what Bernice said about the song. So I think that they thought it was kind of perfect for the message.
And a lot of your songs, not a lot, but some of your songs really focus on that, being the change and self-awareness and just going out there and being change agents. Did you have a single that just recently?
A single?
A single that just recently dropped?
No, not exactly.
Okay.
I mean, so I put out my record kind of during the pandemic.
Right.
think it was like November that we released it, or September. Maybe it was September. And so we released like a couple of singles kind of along the way there. But yeah, it's been like a whole new process because I've got new team members that I never had before. So like starting to build this machine.
Yeah.
Starting to like understand a little bit more about how this all works as you grow the business, right? Start to bring more people onto the team, hopefully the people that you can trust,
right?
And really have your back and understand your vision and all of those things. So,
right.
Yeah, it's been an interesting year. We brought on several new people to the team, and it's helping things really
move, and elevate your career.
Totally.
I love that. I love that. And talking about growth, I remember first Capitol Jazz, like crew cut T-shirt, Jarrod from Portland giving us soul music, and now we have Flyness.
Been a long time since them days.
It's been a long time, but you look fabulous, Jarrod.
Thank you.
I mean, you've got to go back and look at the old Capitol Jazz TV interview, and you just look amazing. So I just want to talk about growth. Well, you look amazing.
I reciprocate that sentiment. You look fabulous as well.
Thank you. So how do people get in contact with you? Well, not contact with you, but how do people get to your music?
My website is just jarrodlawson.com. You can download all of my music straight from the website, or it will direct you to places where you can stream or download, or you can buy vinyl, CDs, all of that.
Love vinyl.
Love vinyl. Vinyl's making a huge comeback.
Vinyl has always been making a comeback.
Yeah, so like CDs are doing this, of course, like super
Vinyl.
nosedive, and vinyl's coming back up.
Yeah.
So it's kind of nice.
Yeah. And then how do people connect with you on your social media? He has a team now.
I have a team. Although I don't have a social media manager quite yet.
He's getting there. He's getting there.
That needs to happen soon. So my Instagram is just jlawsings. And then I have, of course, 2 Facebook accounts. One is like my artist page, is Jarrod Lawson Music. And then I have a personal page, which is Jarrod Lawson.
Okay, perfect.
People contact me through there all the time. And I do check those messages occasionally. Occasionally I'll go through like, okay, I need to check these 500 messages real quick and see if there's anything important in there. Because I haven't done it for 6 months.
Right.
But I try to keep up on it as best I can.
Good. Well, I'm so happy that you're back on the road and people are now experiencing your music again. It's so good to hear your voice again on the stage and see you with your band.
Thank you, Julie.
I was so excited
to
see you today.
It's great to see you, too.
Great to see you,
Thank
too. Jarrod Lawson is here at the Capitol Jazz Fest, and you're tuned in to Capitol Jazz TV.